Ever feel like there's got to be a faster way to learn new things? A shortcut to becoming well-informed.
Oh, I know that feeling for sure. Like, we're bombarded with information all the time.
Totally. Well, today we're diving into something super practical. Something that can actually help you, as students listening to this, earn money and become more financially independent.
Oh, awesome. Love that. Students earning their own cash, that's empowering.
Definitely. So we've been checking out this YouTube video, right? It's by ex-pub Prashant Kirad.
Yeah, I saw that one. Catchy title, 7 Simple Ways to Make Money as Student Make Online Money by this hack, Prashant Kirad.
You got it. And the thing that really hooked us, the story at the beginning about this teenager. Imagine being 15 and already paying your own school and tuition fees, all from income you started generating at 14.
Wow, that's incredible. I mean, that kind of initiative, that hustle, it really makes you think.
It totally does. It made us want to dig deeper, for sure. And the video hosts, they totally get it. They know what you might be thinking right now. Time. You barely have enough for homework. And the internet. It's full of scams.
Right. It's hard to know what to trust.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this deep dive today. We want to break down these 7 methods, see what's really worth your time.
Yeah, cut through the noise and deliver those golden nuggets of insight straight to you.
Exactly. No fluff, just the good stuff. And what we love about this video is how it considers how busy students are.
Yeah, they group the methods based on how much time you've got, a little bit, an hour or 2 a day, or maybe even 3-4 hours.
Super helpful, right? You can figure out what actually fits into your life. So let's start with those super busy students. The first method is all about making PowerPoints and doing data entry.
Oh, PPTs. I remember spending hours on those in school.
Right, and that's exactly the point the video makes. You probably already know how to use Microsoft PowerPoint and Word from all those school projects.
Yeah, totally. So why not use those skills to make some money?
Exactly. If you're good at designing presentations, maybe you could create them for businesses. People who need a professional looking presentation, but don't have the time or skills to make one themselves.
Makes sense. And then there's data entry. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing, but it's a basic skill, putting information into a system accurately.
True. The video host is pretty upfront about the fact that you're not going to get rich doing this.
Yeah, but if you're just starting out and really pressed for time, the video suggests you can maybe earn around €1,000 to $2,000 a month.
Not bad. It's about getting your foot in the door and starting to earn something.
Yeah, and the video cleverly holds back on telling you the specific websites to use for this until later, so you can focus on the methods themselves first. Smart.
All right, let's jump to method number 2, becoming a language tutor. This one feels so relevant today, with everyone connecting online.
Absolutely. And what's cool is the video points out how there's a need on both sides. There are tons of people in other countries who want to learn Indian languages, especially Hindi.
Right. But it goes both ways, too. Lots of people here in India are eager to learn other regional languages, like Punjabi or Tamil, or even foreign languages.
So if you're fluent in a language,
Yeah.
You've got a valuable skill right there.
You got it. And the video talks about these online tutoring platforms like VerbLink that connect language tutors with students. So you create a profile, set your hourly rate, and start teaching.
Sounds pretty straightforward.
It does. The video mentions you could potentially earn around €400, €500 per hour. Do you think that's a realistic starting point, and what kinds of things could affect that?
I mean, it's definitely achievable, but it can vary, right? It depends on how much demand there is for the language you teach, how much experience you have, even if it's just casual tutoring, and how well you market yourself on the platform.
Right, so good reviews are probably key.
Oh, absolutely. Having those positive reviews from early on can really boost your earning potential.
Makes sense. It's not just about having the skill, it's also about presenting it well and making yourself stand out. Now, method number 3 seems to be a personal favorite of the video host: selling your notes and answering questions.
Oh, that's clever. I mean, every student takes notes, right? So why not make money from them?
Exactly. If you're someone who takes really good notes, super organized, and maybe you've already moved on to a higher grade or aced a certain subject, you can upload those notes to platforms like Study Pool.
And other students can buy them, like a little side hustle.
Precisely. And then there's the other side of this: getting paid to answer questions on platforms like Brainly, Chegg, and Course Hero.
So you're actually helping other students understand the material. That's awesome.
It is, and it's a win-win, because while you're earning, you're also reinforcing your own understanding of the concepts.
Especially useful if you're preparing for those tough competitive exams like GE, NEET, or UPSC.
Absolutely. Teaching someone else is often the best way to really solidify your own knowledge. Okay, so those are some great options for when you're super busy. Now let's look at what you can do if you have a bit more time, maybe an hour or two each day. Method number 4 is all about video editing.
Video editing. That seems kind of specialized.
It is, but it's also in super high demand right now, especially for those short videos, like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. The video estimates it takes about a month to learn the basics using online tutorials.
Huh, that's not too bad. There's so much free stuff on YouTube these days.
Right, and here's a cool trick the video suggests. Create some edited snippets from a larger creator's video and then tag them on social media. What do you think about that strategy?
That's smart. They might notice you and your skills.
Exactly. It could lead to collaborations or even getting hired, like the video host said happened with their own team. It's like showing off your skills in a place where the right people are looking.
It's like creating a portfolio, but in a more dynamic way.
Totally. And the video also suggests reaching out to smaller YouTubers, maybe those with 1K to 20K subscribers. You could offer to do some free editing at first. What do you think? Is that a good use of time?
I think so. It's like an investment. You're building your portfolio and getting real-world experience.
Right. And those smaller YouTubers might really need the help but not have a big budget, so it's a win-win.
And once you've got that experience, you can start charging for your work.
Exactly. The long-term potential for video editing sounds pretty great. The video mentions earning $5,000 to $10,000 per edit after a couple of years.
Wow. That shows how valuable a good video editor is, especially in today's world where everyone's consuming video content.
All right, method number 5, designing. This is another one you can do if you have 1-2 hours a day.
Designing what?
YouTube thumbnails mostly, but also graphics for websites and apps.
Oh, I get it. You need those eye-catching thumbnails to make people click on your videos.
Exactly. And for designing, the video recommends user-friendly tools like Canva and PixArt. They're made for beginners, so you don't need to be a tech whiz to use them.
Awesome. Those tools make it so easy to get started.
They do. And here's another cool tip. To practice, you can take existing YouTube thumbnails and try redesigning them. What do you think of that?
I like that idea. It's a way to learn from what works, see what makes a thumbnail stand out.
Right. You can experiment with different layouts, colors, fonts.
And then, just like with the video editing, you can share your designs and tag the original creators.
Yeah, they might even hire you if they like what you've done.
It's a great way to get noticed.
Totally. And the video mentions you could earn around €300, €500 for a thumbnail when starting out.
That's pretty good for a beginner.
It is. Okay, let's shift gears now. We're onto the methods that need a bigger time commitment, like 3-4 hours a day. The 6th one is all about influencer management and content writing.
Those sound like they require some serious skills.
They do. For content writing, you definitely need good English and strong writing skills to create content that people actually want to read.
Yeah, you got to be able to write in a way that's engaging and informative.
Exactly. And influencer management is all about connecting with those popular YouTubers, Instagram stars, and helping them get deals with brands.
So you're like their agent, sort of.
Kinda. You need to be able to identify the right influencers for the right brands, understand their audiences, and negotiate the terms of those collaborations.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is. And the video mentions you typically get a commission, a percentage of the deals you secure, like 10%.
That's interesting. So the more successful you are, the more you earn.
Exactly. There's serious earning potential here. The video even mentions a 17-year-old making over $1 lakh a month doing this.
No way. That's amazing.
It is, but it does take time and dedication to build those relationships and get to that level. And finally, the 7th method is basic website making, which means learning some coding.
Coding. I've always wanted to learn that, but it seems intimidating.
It can be. The video host really emphasizes that you need to be genuinely interested in coding for this one. It's not a quick money scheme.
Yeah, you can't just jump in without any knowledge.
Definitely not. And the video actually discourages trying to learn hacking without a strong foundation. They recommend starting with basic website development instead.
Which makes sense. Almost every business needs a website these days, so there's lots of work out there.
You got it. And you can find projects on freelancing platforms like Fiverr and Upwork.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. People use them to find all sorts of work.
Right. And what's cool is that the video points out that many of the projects on these platforms come from international clients, often from the US, which can mean better pay.
So you're getting global experience and potentially earning more.
Exactly. But it does require that initial investment in learning and practice. So we've gone through all 7 methods now. Do you want to quickly recap those websites where you can actually find work?
Sure. So for those interested in making PowerPoints, data entry, coding, or even design, the video really recommends Fiverr and Upwork. You can create a profile and start looking for projects there.
And for selling your awesome study notes, check out Study Pool. If you're a whiz at explaining things, head over to Brainly, Chegg, or Course Hero to answer questions and earn money.
And for those budding language tutors, VerbLink is the platform to connect with students.
Perfect. So the video wraps up by emphasizing the importance of getting started, even if it's just a small step. Learning a new skill, using one you already have, and building that sense of accomplishment that comes with earning your own money.
That's so powerful, and it's worth repeating. None of these methods require you to invest any money up front. It's all about using your time and skills wisely.
Absolutely. We've covered a lot today, from quick tasks like making PowerPoints to more involved stuff like influencer management and coding.
And the main takeaway, there are so many ways for students with different amounts of time and different skills to start earning.
It really comes down to how you choose to spend your time. Even if you just redirected a small chunk of that time you spend scrolling on social media, you could learn a new skill, offer a service, and start seeing real financial benefits.
And that financial independence, that feeling of being in control, it can really impact your sense of what's possible.
Absolutely. So what resonates most with you? What small action could you take today to explore one of these paths? Think about how even a little financial autonomy could change your life.
Those are some great questions to consider. That's something for everyone listening to think about.